Shalom, brothers and sisters. Happy memorial blowing of trumpets. Happy new moon. I pray that the Most High is blessing you, brothers and sisters, who are able to keep this high holy day, who desire to keep the high holy day. And if you don't know about the high holy day, you got to learn about it. You can go to LawLife.IsTeaching.com, hit the high holy days tab. We got all the high holy days up there, and you can, we got scriptures and all that for it. So once again, I thank you for tuning in. I'm teacher HEZEKIAH, LawLife Israelite School. If you desire any information on this walk, or if you want to desire information about our school, go to LawLife.IsTeaching.com. Also, sisters, on that website also, we got YHWH'S Girlz. It's a link to those sisters that you can reach out to. YHWH'S Girlz with a z.blogspot.com. Go and fellowship with those sisters. Go ask some questions that you may not be comfortable asking a man about. This, about the scriptures. Go talk to those sisters. Also, you children who say y'all waking up, you say your kids waking up, they keep the commandments, they shalom, and they doing all that. Go to humble121.blogspot.com. Check out Sister Sarah's work she's doing, and y'all come collab. Come bring y'all brick in and put in. Also, she has Adventures of Life on Google Plus, and also the Israelite Kid News. And also on Sundays, check out Teacher Sadat with What Does the Bible Say About at 12 p.m. Central Time. We have these commandment corners at when I hold it, of course, it's at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. When Teacher Sadat does it at 7 p.m. Central Time. The Sabbath class we hold at 6:30 p.m. on Saturdays, but that's about to change. I'm gonna go to 9:30 on Fridays at 9 o'clock, because the sun is going down earlier. So once it starts going down about 6:30, we'll start having our class at 9 o'clock. Okay, memorial blowing of trumpets. That's gonna be the commandment corner for the day. So I pray that you brothers and sisters enjoy your feast. I know a lot of us won't be able to feast until tomorrow, but we feasting. Whoever can feast. So this is a trumpet right here, known as a shofar. You can get a ram's horn. You brothers and sisters who don't have one, what you can do, go online right now and get a sound. Let it blow. Let it blow. Now I ain't saying go buy nothing. This is a Sabbath day, so you can't be buying. But I'm saying go get a sound. You go to YouTube or whatever to listen to some music. Go there and get the sounds of a trumpet. Or you can go to LawLife Facebook page. You got it on there. We'll be blowing it on there also. So let's go into the class. This commandment corner. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 7 and verse 2. Proverbs 7 and verse 2. All praise to the Most High for these feast days. I know a lot of y'all waiting on Halloween. A lot of y'all waiting on Labor Day, whatever other day these heathens keep. But we've been waiting for these days that the Most High gave us in the book that you say you believe in. So if you're in the midst of Christianity and you use what you call the Bible, your birthday, show me Halloween, Thanksgiving, and all that other foolishness. So you need to come keep what the Most High tells us. Proverbs 7:1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. So the only way you're going to find out the Most High law, statutes, and commandment is to go to his book, which is known as the book of the law. And he said, keep my commandments as the apple of thine eye. That's what we should live by. It teaches you how to love one another, respect one another, be there for one another. It teaches you how to eat, teaches you how to dress, teaches how to have marriages. So that's what the Most High is commanding you to do. Let's go to Baruch, because I'm not going to be long. Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1 in the Apocrypha. If you don't have an Apocrypha, you can go to lawlife.isteaching.com, go to the books and document page, and there's a copy there for you to view, download PDF if you choose. Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God. I just referred to this book as the book of the law. We know it as the Bible. It's the book of the law. So if you don't want to do what the book of the law said, why do you possess it? Why do you open it up? Why do you go in these church buildings that say that's what they profess? And then that doesn't make sense. But anyway, this is the book of the commandment of God and the law that endure forever. All that keep it shall come to life. We just read in Proverbs 72, keep my commandments and live. This is how we come. We come to life now that we know better. We learning how to do better. That's life. It's like, wow, you see a whole different aspect of life. We've been stuck in this world, in this darkness and all this foolishness, and now we're coming into this, what the Most High desire us to do. That's life. That's when he breathed that life into your nostrils. All that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So when we tell brothers and sisters, if you don't keep these commandments, you're dead. You're gonna be put to death. You're already dead. You're spiritually dead. And that physical death gonna come when the Most High choose, and then he gonna cut that spirit on off. But anyway, that's what the book says. So don't get offended to my we mean hatred and all that. Just keep the commandments and live. It's really that simple. So let's get into the memorial blowing trumpets. This is the high holy day we're keeping right now, celebrating. So let's go to the book of Leviticus chapter 23. So if you want to learn a lot of the Most High feast days and stuff like that, go to Leviticus 23 and read it. I know a lot of y'all say, oh, that's the Old Testament, oh, the Old Testament. Yeah, the Old Testament means agreement. You got to have the whole book. Christ said, I'm in the volume of the book, so don't be running away from it. But anyway, let's go to Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel. Speak unto the children of Israel. I always try to bring this point out also. You brothers and sisters who say y'all do what the Bible say, especially in your Christianity or your Jehovah's Witness hood or whatever, but you possess a Bible and that's what you profess and use. It says, speak to the children of Israel. Y'all need to go find out who the children of Israel is. Read Deuteronomy 28. Read them curses and see what type of people that fits. But anyway, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath. This is a new moon. It's the beginning of the 7th month for us. I know a lot of y'all say, well, this is September. It's the 9th month. Well, that's according to the heathen. We going by the Hebrew. In the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath. So it's a Sabbath. The only difference with this particular Sabbath, you are able to cook. It's a feast day. You're able to cook. Now, if it falls when the 7th-day Sabbath comes, the 7th-day Sabbath supersedes that. For the Most High, ain't no cooking. But it's a Sabbath, and it's supposed to be working. You're not supposed to be buying. Only thing you can do is cook, feast. On the 1st day of the month, you shall have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. So we're supposed to be assembling. We're supposed to be gathering. Some of us are going to get together tomorrow because it's sundown to sundown. It just came in the evening. So those who were able to get off work and keep this high holy day, we're going to go gather with the brothers and sisters you can assemble with. You can be online assembling with brothers and sisters and try your best to gather with somebody. That's what a convocation is. It's a gathering. It says a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. We're not supposed to be working. A lot of y'all have vacation days, PTOs, sick days. Y'all will take that to go on a cruise and go around the world. But you won't take a day and say, I'm going to keep this high holy day. Go on the ship then. You shall do no servile work therein, but you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. So we don't do any sacrifices anymore. That's the New Testament, the new agreement. We don't have to do any sacrifices, but we cooking. That most I like that sweet savor. It's a feast day. You shall do no servile work therein, but you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And that's that on that. So let's also go to Numbers chapter 10 and verse 10. Now you can go to, like I said, go to the website. Go to lawlife.isteaching.com, hit the High Holy Day tab, It'll give you all the high holy day. We got that information up there for you. Click on that particular memorial blowing the trumpet. It's gonna give you all the scriptures and tell you about it. Go and check it out, brothers and sisters. We don't do that just for the heck of it. It's for your learning. This is a school. We're here to help teach you. Numbers chapter 10 and verse 10. Also in the day of your gladness, in your solemn days, and in the beginning of your months, this is the beginning of a month, a new moon, ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before God. I am the Lord your God. That's why this is blowing up the trumpets. Blowing up the trumpet on the new moon. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to go to the website and read for you. Memorial blowing of the trumpets, also known as Rosh Hashanah. Y'all might hear that. The people say, oh, that's the Jewish holiday. It's the Jews' holiday, not the Jewish. But a lot of y'all don't think you're the Jews. But anyway, is a new moon high holy day of sorts. The new moon is a monthly Sabbath. However, this one in particular is a new moon that is treated as a premier new moon feast. It is observed in the first day of the 7th month, the Hebrew calendar. So here we go. I just read that in Leviticus 23 for you. So I went here to the website here just to read it for you, because what you need to do, start researching, brothers and sisters. Scripture say, study to show thyself approved. We got this internet, this information age. You can find out stuff. But a lot of y'all just lazy and don't want to keep it. But y'all will go find that Easter bunny. Y'all will go find them jack-o'-lanterns. Y'all will go find them Christmas trees. But you won't come find what the Most High wants you to do. So I just read Numbers 10 and 10, or blowing up the trumpet. You need a chauffeur, so you can blow it. If you don't have one, go Google it on YouTube for the sound. Go on there and hit, or you can go to LawLife Facebook page. We got a video where I'm blowing a trumpet. Just go blow that. Try your best to do this right here. Let's go to Judges. Judges chapter 5 and verse 11. Can't nobody keep the law. We ain't supposed to keep the law. Christ died for our sins. We don't have to do nothing. Well, close his book up then. You feel you don't have to keep these high holy days, you feel you don't have to do what this book says, close it. Donate it. Donate it to us. We'll give it to brothers and sisters who desire to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. We'll do that for you. But since you don't want to use it. Numbers chapter 5 and verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers and the places of drawing water. They rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. People of the Lord go down into the gates. So to be delivered from destruction, from this turmoil, to be delivered from this captivity, this oppression and depression that we as a people go through, these righteous acts. Yeah, it's going to be some backsliding. Yes, it's going to be, you may have to work on a new moon. You working on a Sabbath day. You working on a high holy day. You forced to wear mixed fabrics at your job. You forced to tuck your fringes in. You forced to wear pants. But rehearsing that also. But a lot of y'all don't even try. You don't even care. You always come up with excuses of why you can't do it. Most I give it these high, yeah, we got high holy day every month. A new moon. Then we got those Sabbaths. But anyway, let's continue. Let's go to Psalms 81 and verse 3. When Christ cracked that sky, because we don't know when. What you got people saying? What? The end of the world is supposed to be when? September 23rd or something? Armageddon. Some foolishness people be saying out here. If Christ don't know when he coming back to destroy, how y'all got a date? I forgot y'all. Do black Israelites actually study Torah? That's the Old Testament. That's where you find the laws. I'm an Israelite. I'm considered black, and I just read out of the Torah. That's the 5 books of Moses. I just read Leviticus. So you study that. That's where you find majority of the laws. So where the white Israelites at? Where the Chinese Israelites at? Where the Spanish Israelites at? We always get tagged and labeled. We the Israelites. We scattered on the 4 corners of the earth. Yes, we've studied the Torah, the 5 books of Moses. Because Moses was from the tribe of Levi. He was an Israelite. So yes, brother, that we do. So we're going to Psalms, well, I said Psalms 81. Sorry. But to answer your question, yes, we studied the Torah. Psalms 81 and verse 3. Let me get there. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon, in the time appointed on our solemn feast day. So earlier, I blew the trumpet up. I probably woke up some neighbors. They probably thought it was a tornado warning coming or something. They ain't know. I blew that trumpet though. Supposed to do. And like I said, though, don't be ashamed if you don't have a ram's horn or a shofar. I know some people make y'all feel ashamed. You better go get that. You better get that. You better buy from us. Hey, you better play that sound and eventually get you one. All praises. Sisters, if you're single, y'all can blow trumpet too. Don't think it's a man thing. You learn how to blow it, it ain't hard. It ain't hard. So don't let the brother think they the only one can blow a trumpet or shofar. I know y'all male chauvinist pigs out there. Y'all like that. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. This is why we in a rut we in. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. We was cursed, punished, because the Most High gave us everything. He gave us these new moons. He gave us these Sabbaths and these Pentecosts and these tabernacles and these days of atonement. He gave us all this substance. And y'all just cast it behind you without a problem. And quick to say we don't have to do that. But you quick to go serve these heathens and they holy days. I won't even call them. They ain't no high holy day. They low days. Because they don't do nothing but cause confusion. A lot of y'all scramble to get money just to buy y'all wicked children gifts. But you won't serve the Most High with joyfulness and gladness. A lot of us went through these storms, going through stuff. We crying and murmuring, I ain't got my internet. I ain't got no steak. You got people still without lights, still out of their homes, still fighting for food. But you still got breath in your lungs. You still got vision. You still got a chance to repent. A lot of y'all need to get down with that. But because we serve not the Lord with thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart. This is a joyful day. It's a feast day. Treat it like you used to treat Christmas. Treat it like you used to treat Thanksgiving. Just happy. Be happy with the Lord and the things that he desires us to do. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 23. Because, excuse me, when I read the scripture in Leviticus, it said a holy convocation. A lot of y'all say, well, I don't have nobody around me that do. You on the internet. We're doing it right now. Thank the Most High that you can convocate that way. I know a lot of y'all don't think that's convocation. It's a form. You can do it that way. That doesn't mean don't go convocating with knuckleheads either. Just because they got fringes on, and you better beware of your company. I wouldn't just go hang with some brothers or families say they the Israelite, but they in the foolishness. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So discern who you deal with also. Don't just do it to say, I'm keeping the law. Yeah, you're gonna be put to death with them too. Death by association. Hebrews chapter 10 in verse 24, I believe, 23. I'm going to start at 23. Forsake not the assembly. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promise. So we profess we the children of Israel. We profess that we believe that the Most High sent his son, Christ, for the children of Israel, to be our sacrifice, to help cleanse us, to be the example of how we supposed to be. So we continue to profess that. We profess this high holy day. I guarantee a lot of y'all, if y'all went to y'all job and say, Happy Memorial, blowing the trumpets, like, what is you talking about? You crazy. Or you say Rosh Hashanah. They're like, you ain't Jewish. Wear your little cup hold on your head and your shirt of temple curls. See, because people don't study. People don't go research. People don't know what they're talking about. And say, Happy Father's Day, happy this, happy that. It's like, I don't fool with that foolishness. But anyway, back to where I was at. Let us hold fast our profession of our faith without wavering. A lot of y'all are waver. A lot of y'all are trim your way for love. No, we're going to stand strong in our faith. Consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. One another. We need each other because no one else cares about us. These heathens do not care. I don't care how many smiles you get from them. I don't care how many gifts you get from them. I don't care how many praises you get from them. They don't give a flip about you. But one of us, we hate each other. That's why you got all these so-called camps banging each other. You got all these schools divisions. We're going to always be divided if you ain't all about this book. If you twisting and manipulating, tweaking, it's automatic. We can't kick it. But anyway, we're supposed to be loving one another, considering one another. So that's why you want to go complicate with each other. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another. And so much the more as ye see the day approaching. He said, but exhorting one another. Y'all Israelites, us Israelites, we Israelites, especially on your social media, y'all do not exhort one another. That's not called exhorting. That's degrading. That's belittling. That's hatred. Joyful day, this day of gladness. Push all that foolishness to the side. You got a day of atonement coming. Y'all better get your act together. Ask the Most High for some forgiveness. Go straighten out, whatever trespasses or offenses you feel toward people. You better get it out of your system. Don't drag it through there, which a lot of y'all do anyway. But I went here to say don't forsake the assembly, which we can go now to Leviticus 23, verse 1. So this high holy day we're supposed to gather. It's a holy convocation. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. So it's a holy convocation. We're supposed to gather. Don't forsake the gather. Find your brother, sister, find your school, or find your group of brothers who talking about these laws, statutes, and commandments. They talking about foolishness. Don't even fool with it. Don't fool with it. First and foremost, ask God. Ask the Most High to guide you. If you're really sincere about keeping these commandments, or you sincere about learning a way to turn to the Lord, ask him to guide you to a proper place where I can get your milk pure without any additives, without nothing taken away from it. I just want it straight. I don't need nobody trying to control me. I don't want nobody trying to get my money. I don't need nobody just want to belittle me. Fine, I need to be somewhere where some love, where some compassion, where some stern firmness. Also, when I'm falling to the left, they're gonna pull me up without belittling me. And it's all about these laws. That's all I'm saying. Do that, brothers and sisters. But a lot of y'all don't do. Y'all just want to go somewhere because you see all this. It's big. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah. a lot of stuff gonna be on fire when Christ returns. So you can be a part of that too. Pretty much that's all I wanted, brothers and sisters. I pray that your week is being well. I pray that it continues. I pray that you enjoy your feast, and shalom.